let's just, oh, that was a weird voice crack. Let's just see if we're live. And we're live. Okay. What is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Carcella. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be starting season mode for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I have a squeaky chair in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but I certainly can, so I apologize if I do make noise. We're going to get started with the season of the Toronto Maple Leafs. First off, they have the Montreal Canadiens. Should be a pretty easy game. So what I want to do first is I want to edit lines and make them as realistic as possible to the lines today. Yeah, let's take that off. So we're gonna have, instead of Nylander, since he hasn't signed his contract yet, we're gonna put up Marlowe with him, and then we'll send up, I believe it is Tyler Ennis. So we'll have to see where he is. He may be on scratched. Tyler Ennis, there he is. All right. So let's dress him, and let's scratch William Nylander. Oh no, we don't want to do that. There we go. Scratch. Alright, scratched him. Alright. Put Marner there for now. And then put Tyler Ennis right here. Alright. So it is not Tavares' first line, it is Matthews. And then, I don't know why they always default Hyman to center. He's not a centerman, so I don't know why they do that every time. Switch those two. Janssen on the last line. Kapanen is on this line. Levo's here. Connor Brown. Yep, that seems normal. And Josh Joris is not the centerman. But I don't think we have Tobias Lindholm, so we're just going to let it be. Let's just quickly fill that with Andreas Janssen. Sure, why not? And then let's fix that. Sorry about this. Taking too long. Sure, let's put Jake Gardner at center. Nice. Oh, he's already there. Okay. Ron Hainsey, probably taken already as well. No? Okay. And then shootout, I don't really care yet. Probably going to be like Tyler Ennis. Apparently got good hands. Okay. So, just need to see how loud I am. I just don't want to, like, ruin your ears. Okay, so I sound fine. Okay. Sorry, this is a little bit boring of a entrance or beginning. So McElhinney is no longer the goaltender. He got picked up on waivers. So I don't know. I think we'll have to go to roster moves. Sorry, I just want to make it as realistic as possible without it looking a little silly. So there's Lindgren. Where's Sparks? He should be in goalies. There's Sparks. Okay, so let's send him up. We got rid of Pickard too. God dang it. Alright. McElhinney, send him down. Why did I go to... I don't know. It doesn't matter. He can stay. Because we have full control of the goalies. And then let's just scratch him. Yes. And we're good. We're good to play. Well, not play. If you were not here for the past couple seasons, then you will know I don't play. I just put the camera angle, which I should probably do right now, in true broadcast to give you that official broadcast experience, and then I broadcast over. So, pretty plain and simple. True broadcast, camera perspective. May have messed that up. But it doesn't matter, it's true broadcast, so yeah. And I think I made a mistake last time, so I just exited the settings, which I probably shouldn't have. I'm gonna actually go back, and I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put them on Superstar, just because when I had them on Semi-Pro, they were so slow, and I want to make this game a little bit quicker and a little bit more realistic to real life, and they're pretty slow when they're on Semi-Pro, so they don't tend to sprint a lot or accelerate. So, here we go. We are going to play, just kidding, CPU versus CPU. Lisa will probably wear that jersey, so with the Canadians. And here we go. Let me just, give me a second to look over the rosters. I know it's stupid because they're gonna have the names underneath the players while this is going on, but I just want to take a quick look. Actually, I don't know why it's taking me so long to find that, and I think I passed it. No, okay. You know what? Doesn't matter. Let's just get right into it. So excited for the Leafs season. Who's hyped? Who's hyped for Toronto? I am. I'll tell you that.
Another terrific night of hockey here.
Ooh, nice to meet you. Okay, so forgot to turn off the commentator, so sorry about that. That would be really funny if I just watched. Yeah, I'll just watch. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so we turn them off now. Let's go. And we're live. We are live here in the Scotiabank Arena, no longer the ACC. That Nathan Brand got removed last season. They are now the Scotiabank Arena, and the game has started. Here we are with Nicholas Carcella, and only Nicholas Carcella. No co-commentator. If anybody wants to join, sign up. Just kidding, actually. Alright. Morgan Riley passes it off to Marleau. Here comes Matthews. Marleau sends it back to Matthews. He comes around the boards. Tries to pass it around. It gets caught in the net. Matthews takes it back. Riley with a shot. This one is an aggressive save by Price. Marleau loses the puck, and it comes to Max Pacioretty, who should not be on the team. He's switched to Vegas. I will fix that later on. Here's Petrie with a shot. This one gets gobbled up by Anderson, and he'll freeze for the face-off. So hyped for John Tavares. Can't wait to watch him tonight. He's going to be glorious. Oh man, it's going to be great. Shot by Max Pacioretty. This one gets stopped by Anderson, and he will hold on to that one for another time. Good pressure so far by the Canadians, I've noticed. And let's check out that save by Frederik Andersen. A nice blocker save and a good cover-up. The smart choice, actually, as Patches looked like he was being a little bit aggressive, along as Brendan Gallagher being a normal self. Tie-up won by the Leafs. Here comes Zach Hyman. He's going to break across the red line and dump it in. And the puck is won by the Canadians. Here's Lehkonen to Petrie. And it comes to Max Domi, who got traded from Arizona. What a glove save by Frederik Andersen. Absolutely unstoppable. What a masterful save. Wish they would have shown that on the replay. Definitely would have replayed that in real life, but that's okay. It's the computer's decision. What a glove save, though. Montreal got good possession of the puck, and they just missed wide of the net. Here comes Zach Hyman. Hyman to Gardner. Gardner's got the puck. He brings it in. Comes across the circle and takes a shot. Price will stop that one. Max Domi. Max Domi off to Lehkonen. An easy hit by Gardner, but Lehkonen keeps the pressure, and he gets that puck down to his defenseman. And it is iced, as it must have hit off a skate of a Maple Leaf. A skate of a Maple Leaf. And it'll be an icing call. Nice blocker save there by Carey Price. It's good to get aggressive as a goaltender. I've actually been playing a lot of season, to be a pro, and it's really fun to be the goalie. And being a goalie and learning positioning of a goalie is actually really tough, so I give credit to any goalie out there right now. But yeah, it's kind of cool to learn how to be a goalie. big monstrous hit, and Marner goes down, and that could be a bad situation for the Maple Leafs. He looks to be getting up, though. Here's Pacioretty. Fanned on the shot, and the Leafs will carry it back out. Here comes Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly. Back to Hyman, and a big, colossal hit. That one had to send them down on the ground for a while. Both getting back up, though. Gardner comes back for Hyman. He pulls it up. And the Canadiens will bring it back. A little bit of back and forth work with both teams. Here's Hyman. Hyman. Rielly. Cross ice! And a save by Carey Price. That is not Mike Babcock. That is so funny they made it blonde, though. Big hit here by... Oh my, that is a monstrous hit. And Marner has come off no longer in the game. Here comes Joel Armia. Came from the Winnipeg Jets. He's a good young player. He'll learn to adapt. Here's a shot there from the point. A cross-crease pass and the one-timer saved by Anderson with a pretty easy and desperate save as the Maple Leafs are closing in. Tyler Ennis, his first shot as a Maple Leaf in the regular season, and it looked to be a good one. Carey Price got a toe on it, but didn't really do too much damage to get that one past Carey Price. Carey Price. Yep, that's his name. Here's a one-timer from the point. And Zaitsev will stop that one. Just kidding, it was Anderson. Here's Ron Hainsey. Feeds that puck back for Zaitsev, and it gets turned over in front. That could have been a dangerous one. Josh Levo, Connor Brown. Here's Brown with a shot. This one is stopped by Price and brought around the Canadian zone into the Leaf zone. Max Domi lost the puck there, and it's a bad situation for the Canadiens. An easy turnover, but the Canadiens will bring it back. Here's Ouliette. Domi tries to pass it to Ouliette, and Ennis and Levo will cut into the Canadian zone, but a nice hit there, and Levo goes down. He gets back up easily, though, and the Canadiens will bring it back into the Maple Leaf zone. Here's Max Domi. Max Domi, Shea Weber, Ouliette, a nice cross interception by the Maple Leafs, and Tyler Ennis will bring it in. Here's a chance by Marleau. Shot there, brought around to the goal line, and a stop by Price. 35.4 left to go in the period, and anxious moments for both teams as they're both getting off nice chances in the offensive zone. Not a lot of defense so far, but I'm hoping to see a little bit more as this game continues. Lots of back and forth work. Connor Carrick, who got traded to Dallas Stars, I'll have to trade him eventually. I am gonna keep up with trades and stuff like that. Here's a shot by Brendan Gallagher just before the horn sounds, and that'll end the period. A 0-0 score to go into the second period, and it's a good one. It's a tight one here at the Scotiabank Arena. It's 0-0. And the shots are 6 even here in Toronto. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. The second period has started, and the Canadians win the face-off. I shouldn't have been quiet there. I should have talked a little bit. We'll have some more time between the second and third intermission. Maple Leafs carry the puck out of the zone. Here comes Matthews. Still a scoreless one here. It is a tight game, though. Both even at shot totals. Here's Matthews. Haven't seen a lot of action from him. He gets monstered by one of the Canadiens. Oh man, this game tonight is going to be hectic for the Canadiens. I can definitely tell there's going to be a lot of pressure by the Maple Leafs as their offensive depth is incredible. Here's Brendan Gallagher. This game is tight though, that's a little odd. It is a computer though, so we have to know that it is the computer. Tyler Ennis gets knocked down there, and the Canadiens take advantage of that. A good interception by the Maple Leafs, and Tyler Ennis will break in with Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman, he cuts in, and it's Hainsey with a big glove stop by Carey Price. What a save. You couldn't see a better opportunity for Ron Hainsey to bury that one. And a nice hit there by Shea Weber. Matthews looking to be a little shaky there. Mitch Marner left the game earlier, and we've already lost one star in the first game. I think I'm going to turn injuries off. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll leave them on. It makes it more interesting on the season. If those who do notice, if I have a voice crack, it is mainly for the fact that I have a cold. So, you can judge me in the comments all you want. But I do have a cold, so cheers. Made no sense. Alright. Here's Alsner. Max Domi. A lot of players from different teams for the Canadiens. I just noticed that. And a tripping penalty coming to the Maple Leafs. The Canadiens will go on the power play. The first power play of the game. And it's John Tavares entering the penalty box. And it was just a very sloppy play by Tavares. The stick goes between the feet. What's the word I'm looking for? There was no way he was trying to, maybe, I don't know, muscle through there. A very lazy play by Tavares. And they'll take a penalty for that. Off the blocker of Anderson. Here's Montreal. Here's Pacioretty. It's Weber. Petrie and Gallagher saucing it back and forth. Weber with a clapper. And this one heads wide, a deflection. Here's a shot there by the Canadiens. A hit. And a penalty coming to the Canadiens. An aggressive play by Shea Weber pays off for the Maple Leafs. And it's going to be 4-on-4 for at least a minute and a half. And he'll be hitting himself in the penalty box, shaking his head, thinking to himself, why did I do this? Such a good opportunity for our team, and I blew it. And now it's Jonathan Drouin to carry it out on the 4-on-4. A minute and a half left to go in the 4-on-4. And a shot that goes wide. Gardner picks that one up. It's Kasperi Kapanen, the overtime wonder. Brings it into the zone. Here's Jake Gardner. Morgan Riley. He's going to skate in. And at least playing this very cautious. Gardner. Kapanen. Walks in. Tries to pass it off to Marleau, and that didn't work out. And now it's the Canadiens breaking in. Coming around the slot. In front, and a chance just missed the net. Lots of chance missed for the Canadiens, and you know, I could see a little bit more shots on target for the Canadiens if they hadn't missed a lot there. And that's a big hit on the boards, and it will be a boarding penalty going towards the Canadian. And of course, it's the old captain, Max Pacioretty, who's getting the penalty. Nasty hit. Shouldn't have done that, and it's a 4-on-3. You don't see these very often, but in a video game, it's quite possible. Here's Zaitsev. Gets hammered by one of the Montreal defensemen, and it's a 4-on-3 here. Andreas Janssen. Here's Matthews. This power play for the Maple Leafs is going to be nuts this year. Carey Price with a risky pass, but it pays off. They dump it down the ice. 30 seconds left to go, and a 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. The Maple Leafs have it. Here they go. Their power play. It's lethal this year. Shot by John Tavares. And a save made. And hold it. And that was saved by Carey Price. Easy game so far for Carey Price. And I'd like to say that Frederik Andersen had a pretty easy game so far too. Not a lot of shots. A pretty simple game so far. Morgan Rielly will chase that one down. And he'll pass it to Ron Hainsey. Here comes Rielly. Austin Matthews. Here's Austin Matthews. Wade shoots! And this one is stopped by Price off the shoulder. Here's Carl Olsner. Loses the puck in a dangerous zone. Tavares has the shot. He fans on it off a stick of the Canadiens. And they'll dump it down. 40 seconds left to go in the frame of this power play. Here's Connor Brown with a clapper. This one almost sinks through in front of the goal, and Price will stop that one for a whistle. 9:41 left in the period. 29 seconds left in the power play. And let's take a look at that shot by Connor Brown. A little random of a slap shot, but you know, it was a decent chance as it hits off the skate of Brendan Gallagher coming on the way in, and Jeff Petrie. So a very, very scary play for the Canadiens if they ended up kicking that one in their own net. Morgan Rielly, Andreas Johnsson, it's Gardner, and he gets hammered. He gets backed up though, and Gardner will receive the pass. Here's Morlo with a shot close up to the net, and Price had to be sharp there on that one. Really nice stop by Price, and let's take a look at it. Right at the tip of the circle on the bottom of the offensive zone, and it's a really nice backhander. And backhanders seem to be a little bit harder to recognize as a goaltender. You don't really know where the puck's going to go, and I've heard that saying a lot from commentators. But it actually is really hard to notice which way the backhander is going to go. So just keep that in mind if you ever play goalie for fun. John Tavares gets hit there, and Weber will pick that one up. Here's Jonathan Drouin. Tries to grab that one, but Matthews will grab it. And it's a chance for Tavares. He throws the puck away, but Brown will pick it up. Here's Morgan Rielly. Jake Gardner. Blocked by the Canadiens and Jonathan Drouin. Dangles through. Nice dangle there, but he didn't get himself through, so the Maple Leafs will break out. Connor Brown. Dumps it in. Here's Max Domi. Seems to go back and forth quite often. And that'll just be something you have to get used to. Schlemko. Here's Max Domi. It's Drouin. Domi in the slot! And a really good chance for Max Domi, but it didn't get through. A hit there, but it didn't stop the Maple Leafs from breaking it in. Ron Hainsey with a shot, and this one just over the top of the goal. And hits the glass. Coming into the zone is the Canadiens. A weird pass by Brendan Gallagher. And he'll have to make up for that one on the next shift. On this back check here. Here's the one-timer from the point. And who is it? Hudden? I don't know. I'll have to search that one up, the pronunciation. Here's Connor Brown. Joel Armia. And here's Shaw. Shaw skates in. He dumps it in. Comes around. And it's a toss-up on the boards, but it comes back out. Here's Ouellette. Shaw with the puck. Dances around on the left side of the ice. Victor Met. 5 seconds left to go. The Leafs have the puck. And the second period will come to the end with a 0-0 score. Still in this game, Frederik Andersen and Carey Price have been sharp all night. And it stays with a tie game to go into the third period. Let's see the shots for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. 13 for the Leafs, 8 for Montreal. As the Leafs are dominating a little bit more on time and attack. But they'll have to do better in order to sneak one through. And I wouldn't say the Leafs are going to win this game. I don't really know. It could be anybody's game because Montreal could get a lucky goal where, you know, they don't have to be the same shots to score, right? You just have to know how to score. So it's anybody's game to this point. I'm giving it to the Leafs. I'm going to say they're going to win. But who knows? The Montreal Canadiens could surprise me. Here's Patrick Marleau. This one comes back from Marleau. Rings it around the boards. Gardner picks that one up. Tyler Ennis off the blocker of Carey Price. Matthews picks it up. Tries to get it towards Marleau, but he couldn't. Here comes Pacioretty. Weber to Jonathan Drouin. Here's Petrie. Pacioretty with a shot, and it hits the toe of Anderson. He'll cover up, and a face-off will come on either the right or left side. He seemed to be pretty centered. Really nice save there by Anderson. He had to be sharp there, honestly, and he was. Just kicked the toe out there. Not really a masterful save, but it was a nice save. Here's Gardner to Matthews, who won the face-off, and he'll give it back to him. Tyler Ennis brings it in. Nice dink by Tyler Ennis! And Price with a nice toe save to keep that one out and make sure it is a tie game still. Maple Leafs have been better on face-offs tonight, but they lose that one. Brendan Gallagher will bring this one in for Pacioretty. Dumps it in. And it comes for Brendan Gallagher up close, and that one was stopped by Frederik Andersen. Here's Matthews. Patrick Marleau. A chance by Tyler Ennis, and a shot there. Stopped by Carey Price. Here's Lehkonen. Back to Max Domi. Gardner intercepts that one. He passes it to Marleau, and Marleau will go through. A trip there, and the Maple Leafs with their lethal power play. It worked out in the preseason, and let's see if it works out now. It's a tie game, and they have the man advantage. Here we go. Philip Deneau, tripping penalty, 5:57. Tavares wins the face-off. Matthews back to Connor Carrick. And the Canadiens will clear it. That seems to be a problem for the Maple Leafs. They seem to be struggling on keeping the puck. I think if they can keep... And that one goes in! A bad turnover on the defensive zone by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and a shorthanded goal for the Canadiens. No excuse there for Connor Carrick. He really... Huge mistake there, and you can't blame Anderson on that one. He had no idea that was Joel Armia coming out with that one. Kind of a weird goal, sticks out the leg there, and Anderson was left by himself to stop Joel Armia. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. Power play for the Maple Leafs is not paying off. A shorthanded goal, the only goal so far, has come from the Canadiens, and it was shorthanded. Hit there by the Canadiens, and it comes for Ouellet. Here's Joel Armia, shot in front! And two short-handed goals for the Montreal Canadiens, and the Maple Leafs power play here tonight is definitely not paying off like the preseason. And tonight is just not the Maple Leafs night. They could surprise us coming back in this game, but it is not likely. And just a great play by the Canadiens. A nice pass into the hash marks. And Thomas Plekanec, an ex-Leaf, buries that one home. And it's a 2-0 game for the Montreal Canadiens. Nice hit there by the Canadiens. And they keep on coming. They don't care that the Leafs have a power play. They just keep on bringing the goals. Here's Ouellet. Joel Armia, Thomas Plekanec in a dangerous zone again. And the Leafs really have to manage that a little bit better. A 5-on-3 though for 35 seconds is coming to Maple Leafs. And it's Thomas Plekanec, the guy that scored. This could be an opportunity for the Maple Leafs to say they're sorry what just happened earlier, and they can pay for their mistakes. Jay Gardner, a one-timer shot there by Tyler Ennis, and he's been working on that in practice, and it's starting to look better than it did before when he was on Minnesota. So hopefully he'll use that shot a little bit more often. Cleared out by the Canadians, and the Maple Leafs power play has not helped them this game. Every time a power play gets killed by the Canadians, I could feel the hope being lost by the Maple Leafs every single time. And it is just not working for the Maple Leafs tonight. They got so many shots on Price, but he is so sharp tonight. Here's John Tavares. A nice quick shot, but this one's stopped by Price. And again and again and again, it keeps on coming. Carey Price staying square to the players. And Shea Weber, let's take a look at his night. He's had some monstrous hits. And when I mean monstrous, I mean deadly or even lethal, which are exactly the same thing. But he's had a monstrous night, not only in the hit category, but as a defensive man, as his goaltender stands with the shutout right now. And it's thanks to not only the goaltender, but him as well. Andreas Johnsson works this one in. Kadri with a shot. This one stopped by Price. And I feel as soon as the Maple Leafs will score, they're going to go on a run here. So they just need to get one and keep going. Keep building on that. Gardner. I like to refer to him as the knucklehead. The man who always costs the puck, and he's done it now. But they break back in. Morgan Rielly with a shot, and Carey Price with an easy glove save. Third period, 11 minutes left to go, and the Maple Leafs have put a little bit more pressure than they had before. They let 2 shorthanded goals on the same power play. Yikes, that is not good. But they potentially could score here, so let's not lose hope in the Maple Leafs. Here's a chance here! John Tavares! What did I say? A goal by the Toronto Maple Leafs. John Tavares, his first regular season goal as a Maple Leaf. And it must feel good to score your first regular season goal in that blue and white. Definitely watched his goal in the preseason. It was beautiful. But this one, pretty similar almost. Just went top shelf in the preseason. Nice pass from Matthews and an easy backhander from Tavares. And as soon as I said they could score on that play, don't worry, this is not recorded. This is live. I did predict that. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling they were going to score. And the Maple Leafs have cut it in half. Jonathan Drouin breaks it out in the zone. Here's Jeff Petrie. And the Maple Leafs will come back with the heat again. Here's Patrick Marleau. Chance now. And this one is fanned on by the Maple Leafs. Brendan Gallagher. Comes into the zone. It's Jeff Petrie. Pacioretty with a shot. This one off the shoulder of Frederik Andersen. Breaking in. Here's Morgan Rielly. Rielly waits. He turns. Fires by Marleau. And a stop there. It was blocked by one of the Canadiens. Here's Gallagher. Waits. Looks. And he gets hit. Rubs it off and keeps going. But he can't rub that one off. Zaitsev with a monstrous hit. Marleau. Passes it to Brown. Some fancy moves. A little bit too fancy. They cough up the puck in a dangerous territory. Here's Patches with a shot. This one stopped by Anderson. Ron Hainsey trying to get the puck from Patches. He lures it in and takes the shot on the backhand. But he couldn't bury it. Ron Hainsey. Got to be a little bit more careful with that puck. He's coughed it up a couple times. Pacioretty. Ron Hainsey. Here's Pacioretty. With the chance. Pacioretty again. He scores. You have to think he was going to score at some point. All those chances in front of the net. And it pays off. 3-1. One of those plays again where the Maple Leafs have not helped out their goaltender. They've had 3 shots on the goaltender. 2 of them miss the net. The one that goes on the net, though, does end up going in, and it catches Anderson off guard. But you can't blame him. You got to get the defense to do a lot better of a job behind the net and all around in the defensive zone. Honestly, I'm going to say something. The Maple Leafs defense does not scare me. Due to the fact that if we're doing half decent and the defense is not paying off, then we can easily just go pick up someone near trade deadline. I don't see why that's a problem. If Nylander's in the sign, we're obviously going to have a lot of money to find a defender, maybe a number 1 defender. Or, you know, something could happen in the offseason, but I'm not too worried about the defense. I'm just worried about knowing how good this attack is going to be and our goaltending situation right now, as we only have 2 NHL goaltenders, which is not good. Patrick Marleau, 47 seconds. The Leafs are emptying their net here. Here's Morgan Rielly with a shot. The net comes off. And the Leafs with 42 seconds will probably not have enough time to score 2. But they can maybe at least make it a contest and put 1 home. Here's Shea Weber. Shaw. Tavares with the puck. Jeff Petrie grabs it though. And the Leafs can't get the puck in the offensive zone. The Canadiens doing a well job of killing the clock. Here's Joel Armia. Misses the goal. And thank goodness he did. The Leafs get 1 more chance to score here. Here's Marleau. Tavares. Matthews. Marleau on goal. And a nice stop by Carey Price. Tavares. Back to Hainsey. It's Matthews now. Matthews still with the puck. He passes it across. Tavares. Jump by Matthews. And this one blocked by Price. And the Canadiens will win the game 3-1 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. The first game of the regular season. And let's see. Let's see tonight if that's going to happen. I hopefully don't believe so. And if just want to say right now, I'm going to go out. So you won't be able to hear me for a quick second. So just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So the Toronto Maple Leafs had 25 shots and 18 from Montreal. What I have to say about that game is, I don't know. The defense was not great. Commentating that and watching the defense was quite painful, honestly. 2 shorthanded goals were from the Canadiens, and then one was just a chance where the Canadiens shouldn't have scored. Pacioretty shouldn't have scored that. Should have been an easy clear out for the Maple Leafs. And Mitchell Marner is injured. So, yeah. So let's simulate up to the day, the Ottawa Senators. We're not going to play that game today though. Saturday night that game is, so stay tuned for that. On that Saturday night, Sunday, I am not going to be there, as Sunday I'm going somewhere for Thanksgiving. So on Saturday night, I will do both games, the Ottawa Senators and the Chicago Blackhawks, both in one day. And you'll have 2 games to watch that night, if you are watching. I'm just kidding, that's not nice to myself. So let's go see what happened. Okay, so they replaced him with Nylander. Okay. So Nylander will sign. That is a question I receive a lot from like my friends. And they are going to sign William Nylander. I have high hopes. Just because, if you think about it, picture yourself as William Nylander right now, okay? You are in Sweden. You are training very hard to find a spot in the NHL where you're going to show your talent the best. And you have been offered $6 million by the Toronto Maple Leafs and the organization of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Are you going to take that? Or are you going to look for other offers? Let's just say they are not looking to trade him at all. They've already told Nylander, we are not willing to trade you. So you are either going to sign for $6 million, maybe $6.5. I would offer him $6.5 just to make him a little bit more happier. Put that $500K in his bank account, make him a little bit more happy. But yeah, you're going to sign for $6.5 million. That is still a lot of money. I know he is young and he's going to be a superstar. But if he doesn't want to sign, he can stay in Sweden. He can. Because he is an RFA. He's not a free agent. He's a restricted free agent. So, yeah. Either sign for $6.5 million or stay in Sweden for the summer and the winter and all of the year. It is a waste of your year. It is going to ruin his career if he stays home in Sweden. That is why it makes no logical sense for him to stay in Sweden. He will come to the Maple Leafs. He'll come to his senses that, okay, I'm not going to get the money I wanted, but I am going to play on a team that is going to win the Stanley Cup in the next 3 to 4 years. That is what he gets to say. And that is why he will sign with the Maple Leafs. So that's why I'm going to stick with him on Matthew's line. And I'm going to put Tyler Ennis. I don't think Tyler Ennis will stay there. I think Ennis will eventually go on to Kadri's line, and Connor Brown will come down here. Kapanen will go over here. Oh, sorry, Levo. Connor Brown will come here. Kapanen will go there. And then Janssen there. And Levo will be replaced with Mitch Marner. That is what I think is going to happen. Gardner, let's place with Ron Hainsey. Okay, we got to get rid of Connor Carrick. Okay, let's go look for Ozhiganov. If he is here, I think he's here. Ozhiganov is not here. Okay, so when I don't have Ozhiganov, I'm gonna have to refer to Kelly Rosen. Actually, no, he's a Marley. Alright, let's just pick up Kelly Rosen. Alright. And Kelly Rosen. Okay. So I don't have Ozhiganov. So that is Ozhiganov, Kelly Rosen. Kelly Rosen will stay at the Marlies just for a little longer as he is developing into a better defenseman. But yeah. Jake Gardner. Morgan Rielly, not even in his prime yet. So all those people that are saying Morgan Rielly can't be that #1 defenseman, he's got potential. He does. He has potential to be the #1 defenseman. He's got good height. He's got a good age for now. 86 overall at 24, which is a really good stat. And then, yeah, you have, like, Travis Dermott, who has really good potential, too. Not a #1 defenseman. But I could definitely see Morgan Rielly being our #1 defenseman in the next couple years. Or Timothy Liljegren, who is going to be outstanding and is already probably the #1 defenseman on the Marlies. So, keep your hopes up. Keep listening for more news on William Nylander, and I hope you did enjoy this live stream. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe for more, and share it with your friends and family. You know, just if you really like this video and you think, hey, one of my friends or family members would like this video, then share it with them. Sharing is caring, so just remember that. That was cringy, but I'm going to continue to talk, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.